between the Atlanta Falcons and our home team. Teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this isn't even going to be close,
hey, yo,
partner. The opening...
why is yo, bro, I hate when Madden do this dumb ass shit, bro. Why is that nigga at kicker? Why is this nigga at my kicker, bro? That shit don't make no sense. It got my fucking tight end. It got Trey McBride as my kicker, bro. See, you ain't shit. Hey, I wasn't even worried about that nigga, bro. I should have beat him playoff. I don't worry about nothing he's saying, bro.
Goff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're gonna have to defend from the 40 to begin this game.
I took a nap, bro. I'm happy as shit. I woke up when I did. I'd have missed this pound like a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm already know how your father did to you, bro. Already. Yeah, say no more.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Right. Clock. 10. 10.
Back now, pressure coming. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
9-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
Here we go. Set.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll work against the blitz. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! These guys finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And these guys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Power squib kick is taken in. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Check.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready, set.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Blue striker. 52 blue. Claws red. White, white. Blue, go. Green jack. Hut, hut.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. This is brought in at the 50. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Folk with a point after. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
Back-to-back carries here. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
3rd down from the gun. It's cut by Harrison. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Another carry for it. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Throwing it on second down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure, wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Check smash! Check smash! Cougar 19! Go!
Back on 2nd and goal. And he will take this in. Touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Sanders now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
10 seconds. Red, yellow, 43.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Come on, yellow, 10 front. Strike 2. Roster 6.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Has him running the comeback. 40. Now he's past the 25. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Falk ready to send this one flying. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Brought in left side by Godwin. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point effort from Smith is good. And his guys tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Black, field, black.
They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 42-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready, ready. Black 40. 10 cycles. 12, 10.
They've got a man in motion.
Hut, hut.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. First and 10 from the 43. The give now out of the shotgun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's caught for the first. Keeps it moving. And he is in. Touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Yellow, 22.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Let's go. Ready?
On second down, Robinson. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Third down give to Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Goes to the hurry up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He finds Neighbors right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like...
Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Full on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wilson with a return here. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Into the hands of Harrison. Keeps himself upright. And they are all the way into that red zone. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. In the red zone now. Brought in right side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take the lead just before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. Now they'll try the extra point again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Makes the score. Our home team 35. Visitors 28.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 Bison.
They give it to him again. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Fields this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, talk to me. What you got? Ready. 52 Bulls.
Man in motion, headed right.
Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. And he'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he did his part. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Black Olsen. Right. White. Stick. Mega. Set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Caught on the comeback route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Ready?
They go play action on first down. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
You know, Kay, we've worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talk about. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He's got the squiver. And this drive will start inside the 25. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dog red. Smash, red.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Come on, set. Watch out now. 53. Red, yellow. Needle blue. Hut.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
3-3. Blaster, 6. Red, cycle. Hut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Hurry.
Offense in the hurry up here.
560.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
Shot, 17. Drill green. White. White blue. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Cross, set, hut. Ready.
Robinson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal. They kick the running back in motion. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Visitors 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Here's the handoff. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go now. 60.
First down, and they go right back to him. No one's around him. He's got space. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Gain of 15 there. And that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play.
On the jump.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. On the move. Headed right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
He's going to throw again on second down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long. They're going to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth.
The kicker on for the
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Sanders now on the return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. These guys making a 3-score game in the fourth. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Sanders now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Ready, play.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, set, ready.
They'll come out throwing. He's got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
of 22 yards.
It's a gain of 22. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. From the gun, it's Robinson. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Ready. Black. Ready. Black ultra. Ready.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. So first and 10 now from the 30.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Right. Ready. Ready.
They're throwing it. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Yellow. 22.
Throw here, third down. Chased out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up fourth and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Red. Yellow. Here we go. 52. Red. Cycle. Blaster. 6. Ready.
Desperation time here on fourth. He connects downfield. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now. First and 10.
Strike blue. Set hut. Blue 32. Black shot. Set hut.
In the red zone on first. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Has it down close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
Third down from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
56. Visitors 42.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set. 60 by 6. Go.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Go. 70 Timberwolf.
Blown back gets the handoff. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Taken down back
The
at
Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12.
Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cobra Knights. Hook on.
To the air on third and long. Forced out to his right. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. Going deep here for the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Let me know when you're ready, bro.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
He's trying to go deep again. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Max Melton with the INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They'll run here on first down. Has room down the left sideline. He's at midfield. The 30. The 10. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys have likely locked up the win right there.
Jay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys stretch their lead to 21.
63. Visitors 42.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Sanders now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Black 40, 6, mega. White, red, yellow. Cut.
He's going to throw it. Has him running the comeback. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Falcons.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Red, cycle. Set. Cut.
Looking to throw again on second down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. To take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through three quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Back to the well again. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Falcons scoop it out. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, so we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Here's the lone back on the handoff. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Here's a design run. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
That's caught for the first. And he spins right by him, and he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Watch it. Stick.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him. Altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Wide open. Here we go. Yellow blue. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Will Johnson. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here we go.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when them in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see my knee. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouted, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime.